What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video we're taking a look at the JSAUX Ally X mod case, and we'll take a look at the attachments that come with it, the power bank option, and that type of thing. We'll go through a quick unboxing and I'll talk about my experience a little bit, and overall it's been a pretty great accessory and case for my Ally X here. So we'll go ahead and get into it. And the first thing I want to check out is the unboxing and just show you what you get when you grab up the basic unit. Alright, so here we have the mod case for the ROG Ally X from JSAUX here, and built-in kickstand, non-slip grip. We'll take a look at all that stuff here, and we'll also have the attachment for the power bank. And it comes with all those attachments as far as the kickstand and the loop there for attaching the power bank. So if we open this up and go ahead and get into it, nothing else in the box, we grab out the mod case here. You can see the front here. Turn this over, and then we got that clear back with the cutouts, the area for slipping on the attachments, and then the grips here. So all good there. We'll go ahead and get the front off of here, and then you've got some more stuff inside. You've got these additional pull tabs that come with it that you can attach for taking this, putting this back on. They just make it a little bit easier. That's what those blue tabs are for kind of pulling those corners over, so you get some extra ones of those in there. We get the kickstand in here, and we get the watch loop looking attachment for the power bank. So now looking at here, we just got the actual case to put on. Now I didn't film putting this on, though it was quite easy for me to do. I didn't have any problems. Actually, I've had it on and off 2 or 3 times. And then of course we've got the power bank attachment here and the kickstand attachment here. We'll take a look at both of those working here on the mod case and how those worked out for me testing this out on the Ally X. But yeah, that's everything that you get when you order up the basic case here, which I'll show you over on the website. There'll also be a link in the description if you want to click and go purchase one of these. But yeah, you have the $29.99 basic set and the $74.99 with the power bank kit, so you get the power bank with that. But either way, if you already have a bank, you are going to get that loop there to attach and the kickstand with the basic set when you order that. Now, as far as the overall aesthetic of the mod case, I actually think it's pretty decent. Now, I'm someone who doesn't really like cases and accessories and that type of thing on my devices. It's just the way it is, but I actually really have enjoyed my time here with the mod case. It looks pretty good on here, and it fits nice and snug, and overall it actually made the device feel a little bit more grippy. It has really nice grips on it and just more comfortable to hold overall. You can see here we've got the cutouts for all of our buttons, which are all pretty well aligned. I won't say they're 100% perfect, but they were really good as far as my unit here for testing it out. So they did a pretty good job with that, and all the vents are pretty perfect for their lineup here as well, and the cutouts for the additional buttons on the back, and of course the extra grippiness that we have there adds a little bit of size, not a lot, and some more ability to grip. And then the front cover that goes on kind of reminds me of the '89 Batman car. But yeah, anyway, it works really well. Nice hard shell here, and it protects the Ally X really decent. And throwing it around here, recording in the different areas of the house and stuff, I don't really have to worry about it as much that way. Again, I'm not a big accessories fan, but this worked out really well. I think it looks really nice. The cutouts are really clean and lined up well. The only complaint someone might have is that the triggers aren't fully like covered and wrapped over. So if you're throwing this in a bag with other things, those could still hit on something, but I don't think for a lot of people that would matter. It's not going to matter for me, but I thought I would point it out anyway. But yeah, overall, a little bit better grip on the back, a little bit more size with that on, but not a lot. It does make it more comfortable for me here. So yeah, I really like this unit. It feels great on the Ally X, and I can certainly take it around and not have to worry so much about banging it up, and it comes at a great price for what it offers as well, and it feels great in the hand. It's overall a decent build here, and I think most people would be pretty happy with it when it comes to protection of the Ally X, minus there's a couple little things I might have pointed out here along the way. It's fairly easy to get that front cover on and off. I never really had too much trouble with it once I got used to it. It's just kind of like that friction fit, but it worked out just fine, and it's comfortable to hold. I actually think I'll wind up leaving this on here and using it this way. I typically wouldn't do that with accessories, but I've kind of gotten used to it over the past week or so of using it here. Now, those back attachments, let's start off with the kickstand here. So if you use it this way, the nameplate will be facing up right. We'll talk about that more when we get into that. And then we've got the power bank that JSAUX also sent over here to check out here with the case, and it works out really well. This is their 65-watt power bank that you get with the upgraded case order if you grab that with the power bank. So we'll try that out as well. But starting with the kickstand here, now I've tried this both ways on here. On their website, it shows it this way with the hinge at the top, but that makes the name upside down, which drives me absolutely insane. So if I have the name facing upright and I use it this way with the hinge down, it's definitely stiff enough to where I could use it this way without a problem. It's actually the way I've been using it because of the way the name is printed on there. And it actually gives me a lot of options when it comes to the angle that I can set this at, because I can just kind of move that hinge around. And again, it's super stiff and it'll hold it wherever I decide that I want to put it there. So I think it works pretty well that way. However, if you're looking on their website, they will show it turned around with the hinge the other way and using it that way, which is fine. It's just that for me, with the name being upside down, whatever, that's a me issue. But anyway, you put it on this way. This is the way it's showed in the instructions and everything. And then there you go. You got that position there. Stick that, and you got you a nice kickstand. And you could also fold that out a little farther if you want it to be a little bit flatter or a little bit more angle there. So either way, works out great. And I haven't had any problems with the kickstand so far. Hopefully the hinge is made good enough that it holds up on here. But so far, it works really well. And it's a nice little addition here to the ModCase and to the Ally X. Now the power bank slides on here the same way. So I already have it pre-attached here to that little belt loop. And we attach it there, slide it right on. You can slide this around in the silicone a little bit, kind of adjust it as you need to. And then we're able to plug that into the Ally X and start charging up and get a lot of additional battery here with this pack. Now, you could put other battery packs on here, pretty much anything that would fit for you across here. I do have a little bit of trouble reaching these buttons, so that's something to be aware of on the back. I don't use those shortcuts a ton, but that is something I wanted to note with this size power bank anyway on that loop in the back. But we go ahead and plug this in and it does what it should. It charges the Ally without any problem. I've been using this quite a bit on and off as well, but the Ally already has pretty good battery life for me, and I don't necessarily love the additional weight, though it's fine. It wouldn't bother me, especially if I was traveling. I wanted to have a little bit more battery life. This is certainly useful to go ahead and get with the case, and I don't think it raises the price of that whole kit all that much if you don't already have a power bank that will work on here. So a good option, but definitely going to add some weight for you and a little bulk and a little harder to reach the buttons on the back there, but easy enough to attach. And then we can get it off of here quickly and easily, unplug it, slide it right off, and I can switch right back over to my kickstand, which I usually have on the case now. Slide that on, whichever way you decide is good for you, and we're good to go there with the kickstand. So yeah, overall really easy and to use those two attachments and no issues with those there. I'm not a big fan of power bank attachments like that, but it worked out just fine. Now, when we get into the case itself, yeah, it again feels really good. It's made really well. So far, I haven't been able to break it. It's protected my Ally X really well. And as far as just using it to game, I have found that it definitely makes the device more comfortable for me. And I do need larger devices for them to be comfortable for me. A lot of them do feel kind of cramped. So a little better grip there, just a little bit more size to grab onto. It works out well. And I know the device is well protected and it hasn't affected any of my cooling or anything. So yeah, there you have it, guys. The Ally X ModCase from JSAUX. I think it's a good grab if you don't already have something. Thanks a lot for coming to check out the video as always. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.